Unit 4, Present Perfect Continuous. This lesson will cover the meaning and use of the present perfect continuous. Listen for pro tips from your grammar guru and take notes as you watch. Don't forget to turn on your volume. Present perfect continuous, use number 1. Take a look at this situation. Why didn't he say, "I've lived here since June"? Let's take a look together. When he says, "I've been living here since June," we know he means that he moved in before now being September, and that he may or may not continue living here in the future. Did he move here in the past? Yes. Does he still live here? Yes. Ask students questions to check that they understand. These are called concept check questions. In general, we use the present perfect continuous, "I've been living," to talk about actions that started in the past and are still happening. Pro tip, write that down. Present perfect continuous, use number 2. Now look at this situation. Why didn't he say, "I worked all night"? When he says, "I've been working all night," we know he recently stopped because the effects, he's stressed and exhausted, can be seen now. Take a look at this similar example. It's noon, and he runs until 1 p.m. When he stops, he says, "I've been running since noon." When did he start running? At noon. Is he still running? No, he just stopped. When did he stop? Recently. And how do you know? He looks sweaty and tired. So we see that the present perfect continuous can also be used for an action that started in the past and has recently stopped. Present perfect continuous, using for and since. Let's look at these two scenes again. What words come after "he's been reading"? For 2 hours. And in this scene, "I've been running" since noon. We use for with periods of time, for hours, for months, for years, while since is used with points in time, since 10 a.m., since June, since Wednesday. Grammar Guru, here's a little something extra just for you. Let's take a look at the present perfect continuous versus the present perfect. When we use the present perfect continuous, we are interested in the process. "I've been cooking," not the result. Whereas the present perfect emphasizes the result, 5 pizzas. So we see that the present perfect continuous emphasizes a continuous course of action, while the present perfect emphasizes the result. The present perfect continuous emphasizes the duration. "I've been watching that TV series for 2 years." While the present perfect focuses on the completion. "I've watched that movie twice." The present perfect continuous emphasizes the duration, while the present perfect, the completion. Finally, the present perfect continuous implies the temporary. "I've been living here since June," and may or may not live here in the future. While the present perfect implies the permanent. "I've lived here for over 10 years. So again, the present perfect continuous implies the temporary, while the present perfect, the permanent. Now it's time to see what you've learned. Watch the video again if you need to, and review your notes before taking the quiz.